Hello everybody and welcome to Darlington Raceway in South Carolina for the 8th and final race in the NASCAR Hot Wheels Cup Series Season 3. 8 drivers have battled incredibly hard this season, and at the drop of the checkered flag, only one will be crowned champion. Let's remind ourselves of who those drivers are. First up we have the 2-car of Austin Cindric, who is our first driver ever to win 2 races in the same season. His wins came at Daytona at the start of the season, and at Circuit of the Americas in the second half. This is how he got it done in Daytona. In turns 3 and 4, Cindric got a huge surge of momentum, and he was able to carry that to beat Kyle Larson out at the line. Something similar happened in Circuit of the Americas when he dove to the inside of Noah Gragson at the line, and he was able to carry that momentum to the finish line. Then of course we have the 5-car of Kyle Larson, who's been a fan favorite since the very beginning of the Hot Wheels Cup Series, and he has 1 win under his belt for this season. He's been leading the points for the majority of the season, and this is his 1 win in Martinsville. He was able to hold off a hard-charging Ryan Blaney, Noah Gragson, Martin Truex Jr., and many others at the line. He came so close to winning the championship in season number 1, and now he has another chance to do it here today. Starting alongside him is the 19 of Martin Truex Jr. A reminder, he is your Season 1 Hot Wheels Cup Series champion and is the only driver looking for his 2nd championship today. This was his only win in the season, which came at Las Vegas, where he was able to hold off a hard-charging Ross Chastain and Noah Gragson at the line. Can he get a 2nd championship? Well, we're going to find out. And behind them is the 9-car of Chase Elliott, who hasn't won a race this season, but he's been consistent with top 5s and top 10s around the clock. We'll sure see if he can help his teammate Kyle Larson to get a win, or maybe win himself. Then of course we have Alex Bowman, who hasn't won a race since the penultimate round in season number 2. We're going to see if he can do it again today. And a little bit deeper in the field, we've got the 42-car of Ross Chastain, who hasn't won this season, but he's been consistent with podium finishes around the clock. We're going to see if that Legacy Motor Club dominance can continue here today. And then the number 22 car is Joey Logano, who won the last race at Pocono. He's looking for his first championship in his debut season. This is how he got it done at Pocono Raceway. Chase Elliott took 2nd coming into the white flag. Then Joey Logano, with help from teammate Austin Cindric, he was able to carry momentum into the tunnel turn and pass his teammate Ryan Blaney to get the win at the line. The driver with the most work to do today is the 1-car of Ross Chastain. He'll be starting 16th to the outside of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in row 8. We're going to see if he can make his way to the front and win a championship for Trackhouse Racing. As now we take a look at our starting grid presented by Pertec. On the front row is Kevin Harvick in his final race next to Austin Cindric. We got Harrison Burton in the 21 and Ryan Blaney in the 12. In row 3 is Kyle Larson and Martin Truex Jr., both looking for a championship, along with Chase Elliott in the 9 and Eric Jones in the 43. And rounding out the top 10 is Alex Bowman and Danica Patrick. Behind them, Casey Kane in the 95 and Christopher Bell in the 20. And in row 7 we have Noah Gragson and Joey Logano. In row 8 is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and the last of the championship contenders, Ross Chastain, followed by William Byron and Austin Dillon. Rounding out the top 20 is Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 7 and Ty Gibbs in the 18. We have Kyle Busch and Eric Almirola. We also have the 6 of Brad Keselowski and the 32 of Marcos Ambrose. Towards the back is Ty Dillon and Cole Custer, along with AJ Allmendinger and Tyler Reddick. And then rounding out the field is the 31 of Justin Haley to the inside of Daniel Suarez in the 99. As now we take a look at our Microsoft race rundown. It's a 15-lap race around this 1.33-mile track. And like I said before, this is the final race of season number 3. Now the drivers begin to fire the engines and roll off here for what is sure to be an exciting season finale. Can Martin Truex Jr. become our first ever multi-champion? Well, we're going to find out. The pace car dives to pit road. The drivers approach the restart zone and a green flag flies. The season finale is underway. And Kyle Larson wastes no time challenging Harrison Burton for the 2nd position. For the 3rd position, excuse me. He's going to get it as we complete lap number 1. Larson to the inside of Cindric. He's going to take 2nd away. Now he's challenging Kevin Harvick for the lead. To the inside, he crosses him over. He's going to get it. Now Noah Gragson gets to Casey Kane. We're going to have to review that. But Kyle Larson is in the lead. Now we're going to drop on turns number 3. There's Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Alex Bowman, a playoff contender, and Casey Kane. Caution is out here on lap number 4. Here's the real-time replay. Looks like Ricky Stenhouse Jr. tried to clear Alex Bowman. And then Casey Kane had nowhere to go. An innocent bystander. We're reviewing the situation with Noah Gragson's contact with Casey Kane. We're going to have a word on that in a moment. But a tough break for Alex Bowman. This is his second shot at the championship. And here's that contact with Noah Gragson and Casey Kane. Ooh, that looked intentional. Hot Wheels Cup Series officials are going to have to give him a warning. And that was a little too aggressive. I don't think his team is liking that either. And that was a rough move to get by him for the 6th position, I believe. But a tough break for championship contender Alex Bowman. He was really looking for a championship. And we just heard this on Noah Gragson's team radio. Let's hear what they had to say. Alright, Noah, that move was a little too aggressive. If you do that again, race control will call you to the garage. We don't want that happening to us. You saw what happened with Austin Dillon. And that's a very serious statement made by Gragson's crew chief. But we'll restart though on lap number 6. Larson and Harvick will lead us to the green. Pace car dives to pit road, and we are back on the loud pedal. Green flag back in the air. Oh, 3 wide. Truex does not get going. As Gragson is going to challenge Chase Elliott for the 2nd position. He dives in hard. No contact. Gragson hits Elliott, and that's going to bring out our 2nd caution here on lap number 7. That looked intentional. Austin Cindric got a little piece of it, but Elliott will be able to continue. Let's take a look at the replay. Coming into turn 3, looks like Gragson drove it in too hard. Elliott dove it in below him, and Gragson did not like that. Let's take a look at it in slow motion. Gragson drives it in too hard. Chase Elliott crosses him over to the inside, and then Gragson side slams Elliott into the wall. Race control has made a decision on that, and they have disqualified Noah Gragson. He's been called to the garage for the rest of the race, and his crew chief is not happy. This is what they had to say. Race control did warn you about this, but you didn't listen. Your situation will be investigated further, and you might be looking at a suspension for next season. We'll have an update on that very soon, but we're going to restart just past the halfway mark. Hendrick teammates Larson and Elliott will lead us to the green. The pace car dives to pit road, and we are back on the green. Elliott and Larson lead the field back to the green flag. As Chase Elliott gets a great run on the high side and to help his teammate Larson to the lead. Is now William Byron slips by for the 3rd position. And here comes holding off Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Austin Cindric to the outside. 5 laps to go. Cindric takes the 3rd away from Byron, but he's going to get back at him. And now we come around to 3 and 4. No, Byron spins. Look at bring out our 3rd caution here on lap number 11. Byron looks like he's going to be able to continue, but he'll have to restart at the tail end of the field. That was a very close call. Great job by Byron to avoid everyone else. But that's a tough break. We only have 2 Hendrick cars in the top 10. And here's the real-time replay. Looks like Byron got loose coming into turn 3, and he was able to keep his car away from the wall. Here's the slow-motion replay. Looks like Byron's tire got out from him. Great job by also Cindric and everyone to avoid it. But William Byron is going to have to go down pit road. There he is getting some fresh tires. As we'll restart with a green-white checker to finish the season. Larson and Elliott will lead us to the green. Now the pace car dives to pit road, and we are back in the loud pedal. Green flag is in the air. Austin Cindric challenging Larson for the lead. Elliott loses 2nd. Here comes Joey Logano now. White flag in the air. Larson is 1 lap away from winning the championship. Ty Dillon comes into 2nd. But Austin Cindric dives to the inside of Ty Dillon. But it's not going to be enough. Kyle Larson is a NASCAR Hot Wheels Cup Series champion. Austin Cindric just comes short. But congratulations to Kyle Larson in his 3rd season. He is a champion. Congratulations to the number 5 Hendrick team. The Joe Gibbs Racing dominance finally comes to an end. Now let's take a look at our Mobil 1 finishing order. Ty Dillon has a fast finish in 3rd. Ross Chastain comes up just short in 4th. And Marcos Ambrose finishes 6th in his final race. Ty Gibbs finishes 9th, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. will round to the top 10. Danica Patrick finishes 13th in her final race. And as you can see, a lot of the championship contenders finished within the top 10. Kyle Busch with a season best finish in 12th. And as you can see, a tough break for William Byron. He was able to gain 5 positions, but it's still a tough break for him. Noah Gragson is not happy about being disqualified. We'll have an update on that soon. And tough break for Alex Bowman as well. A championship contender out of the race early. And here's your point standings. Kyle Larson wins the championship by 5 points over Austin Cindric. And we got Ross Chastain, Joey Logano, and Chase Elliott rounding out the top 5. And Kevin Harvick finishes 10th in the points in his final year with NASCAR. Danica Patrick finishes 11th. And Ty Dillon rounds out the top 20. I hope you all enjoyed this season. Season 4 is going to be intense with a record of 33 to 35 drivers. As you can see, defending champion Kyle Busch has not had a good season at all. 27th in the points. Justin Haley finishes 30th as well. Well, we're going to see if he can improve that performance next year. But I hope you all enjoyed today's broadcast from Darlington Raceway. Congratulations once again to Kyle Larson. Season 4 will be coming out early in February. I got an all-star race coming out in a couple of weeks as well. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for some more content, because you're not going to want to miss a single lap of Hot Wheels Cup Series racing action. And until next time, I hope you enjoyed the season. Stay safe, and I'll see you at the finish line. I'm Martin Fox. Stay frosty.